Today's very shocking update: how the Duggars are raising their kids differently from Jim, Bob, and Michelle's rules. Making changes. Many of the Duggar kids have chosen to raise their children differently than their parents, Jim, Bob Duggar, and Michelle Duggar. Jim, Bob, and Michelle raised their 19 kids under strict rules that included specific dress codes, not being allowed to use birth control, being homeschooled, and not drinking alcohol. When it comes to what their kids were allowed to wear, the girls were not permitted to show their legs in any revealing manner, and they were prohibited from wearing pants. We'd avoid low-cut cleavage showing, gaping, or bare-shouldered tops, and when needed, we wear an undershirt. The Duggar women said of their dress code in their 2014 book, Growing Up Duggar. We try to make it a habit to always cover the top of our shirt with our hand when we bend over. We don't want to play the peekaboo game with our neckline. Additionally, the parents prevented the kids from getting tattoos and piercings. Other rules in the Duggar household include not reading romance novels and not being allowed to have their own social media accounts. After several of the Duggar children got married and moved out of Jim, Bob, and Michelle's home, they rebelled by breaking the dress code, getting piercings, and having their own social media accounts. When it comes to the dress code, many of the Duggar women have explained why they no longer follow their parents' guidelines. In her 2021 book, The Hope We Hold, Jinger Duggar explained that she began dressing less conservatively when she realized she interpreted the Bible differently than her parents. After taking time to read the Bible on her own, the mother of two said that she's more aware of the different beliefs and doctrines Christians held, and that not everyone interpreted different passages of Scripture the way I always had, and I wanted to find out why. Now that they're old enough to make their own decisions, the Duggar kids have also chosen to raise their children with different rules than the ones they were subjected to during their own childhoods. For example, Jill Duggar and her husband, Derek Dillard, have chosen to send their children to public school. While the Counting on alums don't have kids old enough to date, it will be interesting to see if they make their children court in a similar way that Jim, Bob, and Michelle did. Under their rules, the unmarried children must have parental chaperones while they go on dates. Additionally, the kids are encouraged to remain celibate until marriage and aren't allowed to give front-facing hugs to the people they are courting. What do you think? Have your say in the comments below. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with the Duggars right now. Come back here often for more Counting on news and updates.